There's something that needs to be done. As to how this looks. I'm really hoping you guys can see all my imperfections, whatever's going on here. All right, what is good, y'all? It's Monday. All right, it's the 5th week of the semester, which means that it's about that time for exams. It is midterm week. I haven't had any tests in any of my classes so far. Coincidentally, they all happen to fall on week 5 to 6 for most students. And I have 3 exams this week in 2 classes. I know, I'm thinking the same thing, it's some goddamn cheese. I have an exam in one of my communication classes tomorrow, and then on Wednesday I have a geology exam, and then on Thursday I have the lab portion of my geology exam, which honestly, I'm not too stressed. I know I just said I'm stressed. It's still overwhelming. It's 1 p.m. on Monday and I haven't started studying at all, and I still have class and I still have other homework to do, so it's looking bad for me. So the point of this video is it's to bring you on the adventure. I see a lot of people giving their unrealistic routines in college, and I'm like, dude, that doesn't happen. Nobody's actually waking up at 5 a.m. and going to work out like you see on YouTube. That doesn't happen. The gym's not even open. It's 12 p.m. I just woke up and I have 3 exams this week. It's just how it is. Like, you're gonna come along with me. You're gonna experience what it's actually like to struggle and be stressed in college. Every day, I'm just gonna give you an update. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing, how I'm going about it, how I'm handling my stresses. Honestly, I tend to handle the pressure with panic calls to my parents and working out just to clear my mind. Let's go. I actually have class right now, and then afterwards I'm probably gonna go to the gym. So I won't see you again until 6 or 7 o'clock tonight when I actually start studying for my exam tomorrow. But again, it shouldn't be that bad, so fear not. All right, I'll catch y'all later. All right, y'all, it's way later than I thought. It's 9:43, and I just got back from the library. I'll give you a quick recap of what I've done, and then honestly, I'm probably gonna go to bed and just get a good night's sleep to get a jump on the day tomorrow. Get up early. I don't have class till 1:30 tomorrow, so get up early, try to crank everything out I need to do for the day so I can open up my evening for studying. So in the library, I was essentially just studying for my test for the test that I have tomorrow, and then right now I think I'm gonna start making a Quizlet for my test on Wednesday just to try to get a bit of a head start. For the test tomorrow though, I think I'm pretty much ready for it. It's one of those classes where it's kind of like common sense. Let me show you what I was doing. So essentially I just went through all the presentations that have been made for each chapter. If you're not in college, your teacher will just go through a chapter or so a day on a PowerPoint slide. So I just went through that and I made a Quizlet of all the terms and everything. And then I also was assigned 4 possible essay questions. So she gave us 4 questions that could be on the test, so we can prepare for them, and then I think 2 of them will actually be on the test. We're allowed to have 1 little cheat sheet, so I'm gonna copy all of this onto a note card and bring that to class. Pretty low-key test. I'm not stressing about it that much. So now I'm essentially gonna do the same thing, but for my geology class. That one's gonna be harder because there's math involved. For tests like the comm one I'm studying for, I usually just do Quizlet because there's nothing really else to do other than memorize shit. But for a test like my geology one, I have to not only memorize a bunch of terms, which are more complicated, I also have to do math and calculations and equations. So that will definitely take much more time. So I'm gonna get a jump on it tonight, even though it's not till Wednesday. So I'm gonna do that right now. And I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Let's go. Remember when I said, I'm not stressed, it's gonna be... Remember when I said I wasn't stressed about my comm exam and that it just was memorization and it was gonna be easy, it was gonna be a breeze? Well, I should have been stressing because I just got ruined by that exam. Thank you. Fuck. All right, well, first of all, remember last night how I showed you that there was gonna be a multiple choice section and I was studying all the vocab, going through the slides, and then there was gonna be a written section and we got to have that cheat sheet, that note card? Well, let me tell you how I got absolutely finessed. She told us in class for the written section, we could prepare a note card and write notes on it and come prepared, right? So when I was studying my vocab, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna write all the vocab I don't wanna memorize on my note card, thinking she's just gonna give us the test, I'm gonna have my note card. So I'm finessing you, teacher. But no, she worked my existence. I've been in school for 16 fucking years. For 16 freaking in my 16 years of schooling, this has never happened to me. So what I thought was gonna happen is I thought she was gonna give us a packet with the written and multiple choice test, like every other teacher in existence. But she had a packet with the multiple choice and a separate packet with the written. And she gave us the multiple choice one and collected all of our note cards and said, when you're done, turn it in and I'll give you your note card so you can do the written test. Which means I didn't know any of the fucking vocab on, oh my God. The whole multiple choice was essentially vocab. There was a section with 20 fill in the blanks. I didn't know a single one of those words. Okay, that's not true. I knew a good amount of them, but I just wish I had my fucking note card. God damn it. So yeah, that definitely, I honestly got finessed by the exam. And honestly, I wanna say I'm inspired or I'm motivated to do better and to get them, but honestly I'm not. Now I'm just kind of pissed off. So I think the plan is I'm gonna procrastinate for the next hour or so. I think it's about 5. No, it's about 6 right now, and I'll let you guys know when I start actually doing shit. All right. All right, update. So it's the next day. I'm bad at this. So last night at around 12:30, I was about to go to bed and I found out, I got a text from one of my classmates saying that there's actually a study guide for my exam today. I don't know how I didn't know that, but I ended up staying up till like 1:30 or 2 going over the study guide. I found a Quizlet online with all of the answers and pre-made flashcards for these specific questions. So I studied those. I think I got it, but honestly, I'm a little bit nervous because the study guide was definitely more extensive and in-depth than the slides that I was studying. It's currently 12:15. My next class is at 1:30. I have to leave here at about 1 or 1:05, 1:10. So I have about 45 minutes to study because my test is after my next class. So I have class from 1:30 to 2:20, and then my test is from 2:30 to 3:20. So it's crunch time, and honestly, I am a little bit stressed right now, especially after yesterday's exam. It put me in a little bit of a mental funk. So yeah, I'm gonna crank out this studying really quick. I'm gonna go over the Quizlet, go over the slides one last time, and hopefully do better on this exam than my last one. Guys, I'm not a bad student, I promise, I promise. Before I study, I do wanna show you what I'm doing for this exam specifically. All right, so I was going over all the slides, but then last night at literally midnight, I found this pretty extensive study guide. It has about 15 questions from each unit that we learned. There's 3 units, which is honestly kind of a lot, but it is geology and it's kind of just an intro class. I just need a lab science to graduate and I haven't taken that yet. So it's honestly, the information isn't that hard. It's just, there's a lot of it. And some of the terms are kind of counterintuitive, like mean the opposite of what you would expect. So sometimes I get those confused, but it shouldn't be too bad. I said that yesterday and it was bad, but this is a way more entry level class and I tend to do very well in the Gen Ed classes. So yeah, so for the next 45 minutes or so, I'm just gonna be going over these flashcards. As you can see, it's all the questions from the study guide and all of the answers. I'm gonna get to it. Let's go.
Say what's poppin'? What's poppin', man?
Look at this guy!
What's poppin', man? Fresh cut. What's good?
All right, let's actually go. That test was blessed. We're done it. We're on a winning streak. Definitely went way better than my last one. So we're 1 for 1 right now. I'm about to go to the gym, and then we're gonna start studying for the lab portion of my next exam, which is tomorrow at 8 a.m. I'm not even worried about the test. I'm just worried about getting up for the test, because 8 a.m., fuck. Anyways, I'll give y'all an update when I'm back and studying tectonic motion. Yeah. All right, y'all, we're back. It's roughly 9:45. I just got back from the library. I think I'm gonna wrap up studying for the night. The test is at 8 a.m., so I have to get up at like 7:30. So I'm probably gonna hang out for like an hour, then go to bed. We've been doing a lab every week, so I've just been going through each individual lab. They're kind of thick. They're a packet of like six to 10 pages each. Each lab is 3 hours, which really fucking sucks. So I'm hoping the exam won't take that long. That would be terrible. Going over all the material, it's honestly not that difficult. It's pretty basic calculations so far, so not that stressed about it. But again, we've said this before. But no, I haven't struggled on any of the labs. I've gotten A's on all of the labs, so I think I should be good. But honestly, I'll let you know tomorrow morning. So I'll catch y'all then. Let's go. Before I dip, I feel like I should show you guys just in general what a lab looks like. So this was the first one we did. I mean, it's essentially just a packet. This lab, for instance, was broken up into 3 parts. So there was 3 different like stations that we had to do. Yeah, that's essentially how it goes. It's usually like something is like basic. The first section is basic, then you do more calculations, then the last one's more of like a wrap up, big picture type of thing. So that's essentially what you do in a science-based lab in college. For the most part. I don't know, I'm not an engineering or any STEM major, so it could be a lot different. I could be full of shit. But in my experience, that is generally how a lab tends to work. All right, I'm sleeping now. We've done it. It's 9:30, just got back from the exam. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too easy, but wasn't too bad. It's one of those tests where my first few years of college, I would have been like easy finesse, easy 100%. But at this point in my career, I just don't care enough. Honestly, the senioritis has hit 2 years ago. But at this point, honestly, 3 tests, it's time to slumber. I'm deceased, and I just want to go to bed. I don't have class for like 5 more hours, and I think I'm gonna sleep until then. So I think that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Smack it, and I'll catch you guys next week. Let's go.